representative for Boko Mount Pleasant, I understand that Boko is not the only marine-centered community or tourism-oriented community. And therefore, we are going to ensure that the young people are facilitated with the kind of training opportunities. And therefore, they must now take responsibility for their participation and for embracing those opportunities to the extent that when these opportunities arrive, and they will arrive, and sooner than we expect, that they are quite prepared to participate and earn their place in a developing and thriving Tobago tourism sector. And in the interest of time, I will not even get into agriculture.
I like that. Ansel, Dennis. Well, let me tell Trinidad and Tobago, especially Tobago, you see, I am staying very quiet. I want the candidates to tell you about themselves. I am pushing in myself to I just talk every day. I give you all the opportunity to talk. Every day I talking. I giving you the opportunity to talk. But before, if I want to take a couple of calls from Tobago, but before we do that, I wanted to ask you about family values. I know that's a strong pillar in your campaign. And I want to ask you, why does that matter so much in your campaign? And also, when you're hitting two birds here with one stone, give me now to the end, what is your message for your voters?
Well,
you have two questions to hit me.
Yes, of course, in the Tobago context, I consider family to be very important in the development of Tobago. Of course, we are a small, close-knit community of 60,000 persons. That is an advantage for us in many instances. In other areas, it's a disadvantage. Some people will tell you that in order for Tobago to really pursue the kind of economy that we want, that the population of Tobago should be doubled. But that is something for us to discuss another time. So yes, I consider family to be very important, especially in this current climate of this pandemic where a number of persons are struggling. And I want to urge people again, yes, your family is important to you, but at the same time, consider those who may be outside of your family circle and who may be struggling at this point in time and ensure that we give that kind of support. But of course, the value of family is critical in this Tobago space, and therefore we want to continue to have a situation where we build strong families, where we are able to facilitate the kind of development, especially of our children, right, in circumstances where they can be developed as whole individuals. Of course, we hear a lot of talk, especially, and not only in Tobago, but I'm sure in Trinidad as well, about single parenting and about a lot of men especially not standing up to their responsibilities and having to face the courts to pay maintenance and all those kind of stuff. And that is something I intend to treat with, because I think it is an issue that pervades our society, and it has significant negative impacts, right? And I don't care what happened between mommy and daddy. Yes, there will be challenges in relationships from time to time. I myself had and continue to have challenges in my own relationships, in my own marriage, right? And therefore, there will always be those challenges. But at the end of the day, persons must be able to operate as adults. Persons must be able to come to terms with the fact that children especially did not ask to come here. No child picked up a phone, being unborn, and rang any adult and say, okay, go and do what you have to do and make me please. That never happened. Adults made adult decisions, adults did adult things, and therefore you had a situation where children, and I think that despite whatever might happen within the relationship, of course, in most cases, I encourage people to try to work things out, try to work through those challenges. But despite what happens, even if it gets to the place of differences not being reconcilable, the children within that situation must be supported financially, emotionally, and in every other aspect of their being to ensure that we raise the kind of children, to ensure that we raise the kind of communities and societies, right, that will guarantee Tobago and Trinidad and Tobago the kind of future that we all can be proud of. So I'm simply saying that men especially, not that I'm just focusing on the men, but I'm saying the men especially, too many of us are not owning up to our responsibilities. Too many of us are being dragged to courthouse to support our children, and that has to change. And therefore, as the IWER representative for Buku Mount Pleasant, that will be one of my areas of focus, to ensure that we provide our males especially with the kind of mentorship, with the kind of support, right, to ensure that they are able to stand up to all their responsibilities as males, responsibilities to themselves, responsibilities to their communities, responsibilities to their spouses or partners, responsibilities to their offspring as well.
And we just have a few more minutes. What is your message to your voters in Mount Pleasant, or Buku Mount Pleasant?
Protect your future. The reality is, notwithstanding what anybody may say, I saw a clip from a PDP meeting last night, and I want to say this because, of course, their campaign seemed to be geared towards undermining our progress as an island, right? So I saw where they were talking about the hospital and the fact that while we have a spanking new hospital, that persons still have to wait for service and delivery and that sort of stuff. So that seems to be the angle of their campaign. As I said before, there will always be things to fix. No politician can come in here and wave any magic wand and all the problems disappear. And I must admit that I used to think so. Before I got into office, I used to think that the issues could be fixed quickly and we could just wave a magic wand and Tobago will be little Dubai. Right? But getting in here, having my own experiences, understanding the culture, understanding the public service, understanding the processes that we have in place called, and I like to call it bureaucracy. And of course, it's there for a good reason, right? To prevent, and people think it's just the politicians, but to prevent public servants generally from getting involved in nefarious activities, you must have bureaucracy. And even with all the bureaucracy that we have, there are some persons still able to finesse the system, right? But one of the challenges I have is the slow pace of public service in this country, right? And it is a matter that requires the attention of policymakers. I think there is a need for public service reform. There is a need for us to be able to improve the performance management of all our public servants, even in the healthcare system. I think we have a lot of qualified professionals, a lot of qualified doctors, nurses, etc. But there is still a need for us to reform some of the processes, the way we do things within the healthcare system in order for improvement to be facilitated. And a lot of times we look at our own situation in Tobago and some people talk about Tobago. And that is why I spoke about our opponents undermining progress earlier, because they talk about Tobago as if Tobago is some undemocratic, some place that is led by a tyrant, some place where the land is dry and deserted and there is a lack of water and a lack of substance some dark, desolate place. That is the way they talk about Tobago. They talk about Tobago as if the last 20 years has been about suffering. That is the way they describe Tobago, unfortunately. And that is far from the truth. The quality of life in Tobago is not perfect. Tobago has some of the same challenges that people have in Trinidad. We have some of the same challenges that people have even in first world countries. In first world countries, people go to the hospital and wait for long hours as well, right? But I'm saying, yes, it is something that we need to improve, but that doesn't mean that we should consider Tobago a lonely and desolate and dark place, right? Tobago is in fact progressing under the People's National Movement. We will continue to develop this place. We will continue to do what we must to improve the areas that need improvement, whether it be healthcare, whether it be employment, whether it be our tourism sector. The work of our PNM politicians and leaders, it never ends. There are always things to do. There are always issues to be fixed. I can tell you that as Chief Secretary, I awake to a new set of problems every single day. And I work tirelessly to ensure that we are able to fix those problems so that we can continue to improve the quality of life of our people here in Tobago. So I will simply say to the people of Tobago to look at the current situation, accept that while there are still some challenges that we need to be fixed, admit that we have come a long way as an island, admit that we have developed as an island under this administration, and also admit that at this point in time, the People's National Movement continues to be the best option to take this island and this country forward, because I'm saying country as well. Trinidad and Tobago, especially during this difficult period, must continue to be led by the PNM, by the Tobago-born Prime Minister, I might add, Dr. the Honorable Keith Christopher Rowley. And in Tobago, we must continue to be led by the People's National Movement, right? To ensure that we have that kind of collaboration, that kind of sober and decent leadership going forward. Can you imagine, and I want to end on this note, can you imagine a situation where the UNC was leading Trinidad and Tobago at this point in time? Can you imagine that you have a Prime Minister so convinced that sunlight could kill COVID? Right? If you're so convinced that sunlight could kill COVID, then chances are that decisions would have been taken to reopen Trinidad and Tobago at a time when it was not safe to do so. And we would have had a situation where there would have been possibly tens of thousands of deaths, an overwhelmed and collapsed healthcare system, and a situation where our economy would have been significantly more destroyed or more challenged than it is at this point in time. And yes, economic destruction and economic hardship has been a feature of this pandemic across the world. But I'm saying Trinidad and Tobago avoided the worst. Can you imagine, God forbid, a Tobago House of Assembly led by Watson Duke and his PDP, where Watson Duke is in Tobago and saying, well, they're already talking independence and secession, but where Watson Duke is saying open beaches, right? But the policy of the government of the country, which of course is leading this pandemic response at this point in time, is saying that, hey, beaches should remain closed just a little while longer to ensure that it is safe. Because of course, once you have beaches open, I am sure we can go back to last Easter, or was it the Easter before that? Can't remember which one. I think it was the Easter period before that. No, it was Easter 2021, when we felt that, okay, look, we can have some activities. Tobago is dying for some tourism activity. Let's open the beaches. Let's put on some additional flights so that people could, travel and that sort of stuff. And just after that, Of course, there were other things that contributed to the spike at that point in time. But I want to remind people that just after that, we had to take a decision to move back into a place of restrictions, simply because of what was happening at the point in time with the cases. So can you imagine a situation where Tobago going one way and Trinidad going the other? Can you imagine a situation where Watson Duke is saying, open up the economy, right? No restrictions, no curfew, but the national policy, right, is something else. So I'm saying that kind of confusion, that kind of bacchanal and disagreement between the two islands, now is not the time for that. Maybe sometime in the future, I don't know, there might be some fight for independence. But I'm saying now is not the time for that. Now is the time for Trinidad and Tobago to move forward as one country, two islands standing side by side, with Tobago being facilitated with the kind of autonomy and the kind of financial resources that is required for us to pursue our own development. And I want to say to the people of Trinidad that Tobago's development and Tobago's development being facilitated and advanced in a particular way, while it will require more funding, while it will require Tobago making some of its own decisions, it will be in the best interest of Trinidad and Tobago. Because I'm saying a thriving Tobago, whether it be tourism, agriculture, or otherwise, whether it be us pursuing other forms of energy such as renewable energy, solar, wind, wave, whatever, a Tobago operating in that context will benefit Trinidad and Tobago. When Tobago thrives, when Trinidad thrives, when the two islands are moving together forward side by side, Trinidad and Tobago is better and stronger. And that is the way I see Tobago at this point in time. That is the way I see this country at this point in time. And I'm saying any vote for the PDP is a vote for chaos, bacchanal, argument, Watson and Farley cussing across the water to Trinidad, and that kind of, and that is not needed. What we need is stable leadership so that we are able to wiggle our way out of this difficult situation. And I am sure that once we do that, once we vote sensibly, then this country and Tobago in particular will be guaranteed a brighter and prosperous future.
Well, Mr. Ansel Dennis, you know I can't take any calls now. It's 8 o'clock, 8:01. And I must say, without taking the calls, I enjoyed every minute of you today. And I'm sure all listeners would say the same thing and prefer to give way for not taking any calls today. This was an excellent interview for me. We got enough information out of you this morning. Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:01 a.m. And this is where I have to end our interview with Mr. Ansel Dennis. And I want you to give your closing comments. And remember, on the 6th of December, Buku, Mount Pleasant, Ansel Dennis is the way to go. Don't forget, dip your finger deep down in the ink and say, PNM is here to stay. Ansel, give us your closing comments, please.
Well, again, I want to say to the people of Tobago to vote wisely, vote resoundingly for the People's National Movement on the 6th of December. Vote for the protection of your future and your children's future. Vote for a future of collaboration, a future of cohesion, a future of partnership between Tobago and Trinidad. Vote for Tobago's development.
Thank you very much. All right, so Tobago, Trinidad, especially Tobago, that was Mr. Ansel Dennis, Buku Mount Pleasant candidate for the upcoming elections of the Tobago House of Assembly on December 6th. Thank you so kindly. And of course, don't worry, we have part 2 coming up just now. You feel like getting away, not getting away, no. You have to come back. Thank you very much, Ansel.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure being here.
You're welcome. All right. So, we have to go to the ads. We'll be back. Yeah, Bruce?
Yep.
We have to go to the... Here now. Listen, Trinidad and Tobago, not because I'm PNM, you know. Seriously, and I don't hide my allegiance, but the candidates are choice, boy. Oh, God. Like they went and in search of them. Listen, well, let's do the right thing, eh? We go into a break. We'll be back.
Oh my goodness. You look so beautiful tonight. All you take a dance with me, take a dance with me, take a oh yeah. Blood in my eyes, woman, you make me cry. Never you hurt me, never you tell no lies. You are the woman of my dreams, girl. Don't even know when you're seeing me, Girl, I wanna spend my life with you. No matter how busy, I'll make time for you. Said you take a 10 man, I ride for you. If it's loving what you want, you'll get that for two. I love you for you. You never pressure me. Can I swear it was for me? And I won't go without you. Watch me. Oh yeah, start the dance. Let's go. Oh, you want me? No one dancing. Your love just makes me. You make me feel. Oh, just dancing. You want me dancing away. This thing just makes me, you make me feel high. Anybody in love? Anybody in love? I'm your guide if ever you lose your sight. I'm your life if ever you need mine. You are the woman of my dreams, girl, eh? Tell somebody I love them right now. Lo. Say I love you. Tell somebody I love them. Say I love you. Say I love you. Say I love you. Say I love you. Second Sunday, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sing for me. You have been dancing. No one dancing. Your love just makes me feel, you make me feel, yeah. Just dancing, you have been dancing away. This thing just makes me, this love just makes me feel, yeah. I'm so ready, I'm so ready. Give me a dance now, give me a dance, give me a dance, give me a, yeah. Give me a dance, give me a dance. Whoa. Second Sunday. My name is Voice. I love you, I love you, I love you. Whoa.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
The Huddle Room reopens in partnership with Maracas Bake and Shock on Monday, October 18th. That's right, seaside flavor is in Central. Bake and Shock, aloo pies, kingfish, shrimp, and a daily menu of lunchtime favorites like stew chicken, macaroni pie, curry chicken, pilau, and so much more. Follow The Huddle Room and taste Maracas on social media. Bake and Shock is served from 10 a.m. and lunches from 11 a.m. We'll see you and your taste buds on Monday. The Huddle Room and Maracas Bake and Shock, the best of both worlds.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Welcome the Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylist Furniture Limited. 2 locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and 101 Crackness Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call today, 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylist Furniture Limited. Stylist Furniture Limited. For the style in you.
The Street 919 FM is bringing the Christmas spirit right into your homes, vehicles, and on your mobile phones like never before. Hey, Christmas time with the best Soca Parang mix. Yes, join this exciting segment, Parang Soca Fever, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 9:45 a.m., 12:30 p.m., and 6:45 p.m. until Christmas. This is Christmas, so Merry Christmas. Right here on your favorite Christmas station, The Street 919 FM. This is Christmas, a sweet neighbor Christmas. Sponsored by Shandy and Royal Cast. Our culture, our taste.
I'm Shumari Hector. Join me every weekday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Street 91.9 FM, alongside my co-host, the Queen of Talk, Aisha Wells, as we address the many lies being told from those on the other side. We will be talking the truth and debunking the lies. We are on our way to victory. THA Elections 2021. Don't miss it. And like I say, activate.
It's only Dr. Rowley, the right choice for TNT.
From the studio to the stage, every Friday between 3 to 4 p.m. Right here on the Street 919 FM. Radio you can see. Log on to our Facebook and YouTube so you can see live interviews and performances from some of our very own local superstars. Right here on the Street 919 FM.
Here's another day of outward smiles and inward screams.
Don't worry, better days are coming. They're called Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, I keep thinking this too shall pass, like a kidney stone, but it will pass.
Well, I tried yoga, but I found stress less boring. Then I discovered organic ashwagandha from Himalaya. It reduces stress and gives me calm energy all day.
Better days are coming with ashwagandha from Himalaya. Himalaya since 1930.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division? Yes, sir. I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries. Excuse me, sir? Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488? Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries. So I could buy a battery for $488? Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive. Which part? Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arrowpita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 63 Tools. Alright, thanks boss. Nah man. Ronnie, do you have $488 to lend me?
Hi,
Hi, this is Nicole Huggins. Join me every Monday morning on the Street 919 FM from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. Let's talk about lifestyle diseases as affects you today and how we can improve your health with healthy solutions. Call Health and Well Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins at 1-868-288-1108 or 1-868-275-8359. See you there.
After all the talk during the week, don't switch off on the weekend and keep it on the street. It's classic soca and classic kaiso when you're liming with the live wire on Saturdays from 5 to 7 p.m. only on the Street 919 FM.
Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Finance Company Limited wishes to advise customers making mortgage payments over the counter that the tellers at all our offices will be open daily from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. To make payments online, book appointments, request letters, statements, documents, and access other services, please visit our online customer service center at ttmf-mortgages.com. TTMF, from here to home.
Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour, and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. all night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of November 7th, 2021 stands at new positive cases 329, total active cases 5,522, total recovered patients 52,010. Total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present, 59,304. Follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
The Street 91.9 FM brings you today's tips to improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Find an accountability partner. An accountability partner is exactly what it sounds like. Your accountability partner is
just there to keep you on track when it comes to your finances. They are there to keep you motivated and to help you stay the course, especially through challenging times. For most people, an accountability partner is a spouse. However, an accountability partner can be any individual you trust and value their input and guidance. Having an accountability partner can be the extra motivation you need to reach your financial goals. That was your financial tip brought to you by The Street 91.9 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Tell the all of them the better for my liner. Show me a yellow chicken in a timeout. Step in a digger from me a little child. Because the prayers of my mother and me fully guard up. No amount of the things could rock my luck. So you see them bad mind, we can't link with them. From you know you want it clean. Show me the righteous people that stand at ease. Show me your hand them now if you represent them. Put up, 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 up, hey.
So welcome back on the inside. Just a bit of information for you. When rude boys can only give you talk, Koraya's hard wine gives you the power to go hard. Fortified with Siberian ginseng, bozi babande, and honey goatweed, only Koraya's hard wine brings the power to reach where a rude boy can't. So choose Koraya's hard wine and go hard. Please drink responsibly and remember to sanitize, wear your mask, and practice proper social distancing. Do you know your legal rights? Do you have burning legal questions you always wanted the answer for? Then let's talk legal. Join us right here on the Street 909 FM as we discuss legal information and administration at its finest. Every Monday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. and Thursdays from 10:05 a.m. to 10:35 as we discuss matters pertaining to you. Let's Talk Legal is brought to you by DL Daniel and Associates, legal administrative firm. Let's Talk Legal, democratizing law, right here on the Street 909 FM every Monday from 11:15 a.m. and Thursday from 10:05 a.m. DL Daniel and Associates located on Taylor Street, Woodbrook. Opening hours are from 9 to 5. The huddle room is now open in collaboration with Maracas Bake and Shark. That's right, Seaside Flavors is in Central. Bake and Shark, aloo pies, kingfish, shrimps, and daily menu of lunchtime favorites like stew chicken, macaroni pie, curry chicken, pilau, and so much more. Follow the huddle room and taste Maracas on social media. Bake and Shark is served from 10 a.m. and lunches from 11 a.m. See you and your taste buds at the huddle room and Maracas Bake and Shark. The best of both worlds, also called 488 Bake or 75 Shark in the Port of Spain area. Welcome to Christmas holidays this year with quality and attractive furniture from Stylus Furniture Limited. Our two locations, 51 Rushwood Street, San Fernando, and 101 Cragnesh Village in Princestown. Select from a wide range of contemporary furniture to enhance your homes. Now open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Or you can call us at 652-2542. Season's greetings to all our customers and friends from Stylus Furniture Limited. Stylus Furniture Limited, for the style in you. There's something for everyone at Lowlands Mall Tobago, where you and your entire family can enjoy a safe and superior shopping experience. All of your favorite stores, service outlets, and of course food court outlets are open and ready for your visit. The food court takeaway is still available, or you can dine in with a valid vaccination card. All COVID-19 protocols continue to be in place for the safety of all visitors to the mall. And remember, no mask, no entry. Visit Tobago's #1 family destination today, Lowlands Mall Tobago, with comfortable air-conditioned shopping and lots of secure parking. Tell your friends and family Lowlands Mall Tobago is open and ready for your visit. Value Optical wishes to advise the public that all 13 branches will now be open full-time to provide expert eye care services to you. All of our regular services are now available. For your safety, we continue to practice established health and safety protocols, and we recommend that you make an appointment for all testing services. Please call us at 225-4865 or toll-free 800-2020 for all inquiries on opening hours, eye testing availability, and how we can assist your eye care needs. Value Optical, caring for your eyes. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand now available. Don't forget PowerMaster, Optima, Vata and Megastar batteries starting from $488. And it's all at Johnny Q, number 15 Arpita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowland, Small Tobago, off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63 Tools.
You see, cause some of them move sicker than the damn virus. Move get away if the vibe minus. Positive vibes out.
Sharon.
Hello. Hello.
Is.
I is right here. I is right here. You know them traders talk. Only not too good, only not good in this space. Anyhow, we're back, Trinidad and Tobago, and of course, you know, for the hour we had to, so you had to just bear with us, bear with us. We are the number one leading station that brings all the information, all the interviews and views to you. Let me take this opportunity to say to Myrna Wilson from Kingbird Street in Maloney, she listens to us all the time.
Okay.
I want to say happy birthday to you, Miss Myrna Wilson. And her sister used to listen to, but she passed away. So, you know, let her rest in peace. But Myrna Wilson celebrating her 16th birthday. Yes.
Nice.
Happy birthday to you, darling. Hope you're having a great one. All right? And that's coming from my Auntie Bunny, who you know as Irma Stanford, and the entire team. So good morning to all of you. Happy birthday to you, Myrna, and have a good day. Auntie Bunny, I have to talk to you after, yes? Just know it's your own. Don't try that, you know. 8 and 2 is 10 and 5 more days. 5 more days. All right. So, guys, it's 8:25 a.m. and we're going to leave here in a short while, and coming up will be Google. Yeah? Bruce?
Yes.
Bruce, what's going on there? What happened? What happened? They just got it to tell you you win 5 numbers in the lottery.
All of our throwing waste inside of here.
It's 12 million.
Yeah, girl.
Nobody here win?
No.
Jeez, honey. Every week a plane, boy.
This is our
Lord must say
a Christmas.
The Lord must be saying to you, Sharon, you have to work well hard for your dollars.
Yeah.
You have to work well hard for them dollars. Yeah. So guys, we open the lines and take your calls. It's 8:26 by me. I have a call here. I ain't call out the numbers yet, but the caller here. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Sharon. Good morning, Bruce Reid.
Morning.
Miss Sharon, once again, you're doing it again. I enjoyed that interview.
Oh God, he could talk, boy. He could, without a paper, boy. All of them, you know. Yeah. Every candidate that we interviewed was excellent.
But Miss Sharon, you know, something I know me last night on the news. Apart from the PNM lunch, I saw a man in front of a PDP office hustling and telling people that if they come into office, he will pay the THA workers and give each constituent, each seat in Tobago, $10 million for the $150 million. Now, Miss Sharon, you remember some time ago, there was a proposal by the People's Partnership. They gave away $10 million to 41 constituencies.
Yes,
remember that?
And nothing came out of it.
Huh?
Nothing came out of it.
So I think about it now. This is a recycled idea.
It's
a UNC.
Caller. You're saying it wrong. It's a UNC idea.
But good. Public People's Partnership.
Right. No, it's a UNC idea.
Yeah. So I thinking, what's a joke? You sure you're not an agent? Your party is not a front for that. Sharon, I checked something on the internet looking for that so-called article. I cannot find nothing on the internet. Like it doesn't exist. So if somebody out there could get the information and probably publish it to you, people will probably remember that. I remember that. That $10 million per quota for the 4 constituencies, and somebody reaction it again in Tobago.
Yes.
You know what to do. You have a good day.
Thank you so kindly. And again, I want to thank Miss Shirley, who would have given $1,000. And she asked me, she said, Sharon, you do whatever you see fit, but I want to give that out. It's my birthday and I want to give back something. So the 5 children who called in and they won their $200, they came and collected all of their cash. All of their cash. So I got to see 1 or 2 of them, and of course the parents came who didn't bring the children, and of course they sent me a picture and I sent it all to her. And she felt so good. So Miss Shirley, darling, love you. It is your birth month, so we're celebrating for the whole of November. All right? So Bruce.
Yes, my dear.
I'm dealing with a weekend.
I'm dealing with one of the trolls here, Papa. Since the interview.
Oh God, listen, let me tell you what they're sending them to try to disrupt. But the whole point about it is they're not doing a good job. They're not doing a good because I don't have to answer them. We have some vicious maribuntas on this live stream. There's anytime all you interfere with me or Bruce or any of my persons I interviewing, they just taking all your tail. And eventually they just run.
Up to now,
So
my
the
partner can't answer me
Facebook-
yet. How much question I asked
No,
him?
they would not answer you. They were sent to do that.
It's our time, yes. Look, we talk.
They were sent to do that.
You could talk, man.
So they
You want to
cannot
talk?
answer any question. They were sent to do what they're doing. They were given a speech, a script, and then they were sent out to start putting the script together. You know? They were sent to do that. So they can't answer because they don't have any answer for any question you ask them. You know? But Trinidad and Tobago.
I one here.
Yes, take it.
Hey, it gone, yes?
I tell them this morning, I just ask the questions and I listen. You notice how attentive I sat and listen?
Yes.
I talk in every single day. From Monday, Wednesday and Friday I talk in here. And from Monday to Sunday I talk in home here. I talk whole day yesterday. You know that? Whole weekend. But let me just say, although I like to thank a lot of people, I want to thank Mr. Winston Braffett again, Olga, and Oma guys. I want to thank you all for sending this man. Bruce, the monster was here yesterday, you know. The monster was here yesterday. And the monster, hi. Let me see if I could pop a little thing with the monster for you. The monster was here yesterday. He got some aggression. I want to thank Mr. Braffett so much. He's doing an excellent job with my 2 dogs. I know after that. Boy, I want to show them the monster. Angie afraid of monster like cat afraid water. Angie was take it.
Caller, good morning. Hey, morning.
Good morning, Mr. Felix.
Good morning.
All the ministers and callers, all one in life. Mr. Felix, you think you better get Mr. Ansel Lennis already 10 minutes after the commercial so that we could get some views from the callers, from people of
Mr.
Tobago?
Sogrim Trace. Mr. Sogrim Trace, you want me lose my work or what? We just go by an order here.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
why?
No, what happened?
You see that somebody outside there going about telling people they will get money if they win. But I want Tobagonians to know it's PSA money we're taking to run that campaign for the PDP. So public servant, all you ask for all your audit, for all your 6.3 million and other monies that have been mismanaged in the PSA by Mr. Watson Duke. And Mr. Pali, you're back in Duke. I only hope you're able to go before the court with him also to answer what he's doing with PSA funds campaigning in Tobago. Thank you very much, Ms. Sharon Felix. And Bruce.
Yes, my brother. Miss Felix.
Yes. I was just speaking to one of the boss. Yeah.
You only get a permit to have a lion?
Hey.
What the hell? See the size of this thing?
Trinidad and Tobago. That's my babies.
I just don't know which one to pop first.
Those are my... But no, I just want... Hear what? I just want people to see the kind of work Mr. Bradford doing. People don't understand it, and he trains a lot of dogs. But for me, I am ever grateful. Boy, I had to thank Oga all the time. I'm ever grateful because, brother man, you see that? Oh, God, Lord, Father.
You ask me first, when I put it up.
Watch now, you know, I just watch it sideways.
Just watch it sideways. I'm going to put it up. Watch it now.
I'm a salon. People always log on and see my monster. One of them. Well, that's my salon. One of the monsters we have. Watch him. And I want you to see the kind of work Mr. Bradford doing. So if you have your dog to train, I just give him a little ad because he really he outdoing for me. Watch. Only watch it. But if that dog only get away from there.
I am all running and
you seen my son and we fighting the
yes.
You hold on in line, go that to die just to show you. He hold a man there. He hold a man there. That is it to do. Go back up on the one with him on the van. What is it? Look who calling. Yes, Angie.
Miss Sharon, when I say I'm not coming out that far for nothing, I'm not even stretching my hand to make a joke with that. All you laugh at me, Bruce, see for yourself. I ain't not even making a joke with that dog. That dog with him and that dog smiling.
I need a license for that.
Not me.
So guys, I'm just telling you all, if you need a dog trainer, call me. And it's not too expensive. Reasonable on the pocket. Call me if you need it. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:35 a.m. And of course, we're taking your calls. We continue to take your calls. You all call me up. We're taking your calls. It's Monday morning. And somebody said they're so fed up with the trolls. Oh, let's forget them now.
Now they had to come there to make up the numbers. Need them there now, man.
Yes, and that's the... Look at, we have 300 on our Facebook page. Let them come. We need them. Yeah, and 458 on YouTube. All you see the... That's my babies. Those are my babies. And you see the next one up in the corner, Bruce?
Yeah.
My other son have the next one dog in the corner. Look at me.
Sharon, you holding them dog?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's hold them by air. Listen now this you know the monster is Kevin, so he's here now and then. He here now and then. That's the monster. When you see him, you ain't have to ask no question. So people are only looking for a line. But you have to have the same breeder as a Presa Canaro. If you're looking for that line, call me. Let's talk. Only call me up, 8:37. Call me up. Mount St. George.
Yes, Miss Sharon. Morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. And now that I hear you, I'm feeling better. But you know, I couldn't take the calls here. The conversation was
listening to Mr.
interesting.
Dennis, and then I went and take my shower for the break time because I want to go into Scarborough for a little bit. So that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just come back out. Uncle Bruce, morning.
Morning.
But Sharon, you hear the kind of people that we PNM have in Tobago. You heard Mr. Dennis, how that man just rattling off everything, every single thing that makes sense. And these people still looking at Watson Duke, who going on the golf course to see that the Prime Minister drink Bayram. Well, Mr. Watson Duke, I'm even glad that this Bayram, the Prime Minister, is drinking. You know why? Because he's still respecting our money in Trinidad. Your friend, who is the opposition leader, they found $450,000 plus worth of Grey Goose or whatever it was, or White Hen or whatever it is, in the diplomatic center when she left there as the Prime Minister. So Bayram is one of the cheapest alcohol he's having. So the Prime Minister still consider
St. Joseph, Grey Goose or Blue Head.
No, so our Prime Minister is very, very reasonable. He's still thinking about the people that he buying the cheapest alcohol to drink and leave the rest of money to do Trinidad and Tobago's business.
But this was stupid. If they see the man with Bayram is sappy in the head from the nonsense that has been carrying on and talking. It's the sappy head from headache.
It's true. Come on, and I heard my Commander-in-Chief, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, my Prime Minister and Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, they could say what they want. You're staying there for your whole term, and they still have to look at you as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. So they could say what they want. And PDP, let me tell you something here in Tobago. They're not coming here to destroy this little island, no. I ain't seen it at all. God is good, and on the 6th of December, God would make the people think right and do the right thing. You all are not going to come here to destroy the younger people who are coming up in this country. You all don't know where Tobago come from and where it is for today. You all heard Mr. Dennis this morning. You all heard some of the other vibrant candidates, like the lady from that is in Charlottesville, Cordner. You heard Monk St. George, Palo. You heard Hislop, Mason Hall, and all these people. So many, Mr. Jacob, all these people. Come on, wake up and see. Not Farley hiding behind what the Duke talk and talking foolishness. You know? Yeah, so, Sharon, here what? Let me leave somebody else to call in because I know a short time because you had Mr. Dennis for almost an hour.
Thank you so much.
So you all be blessed until we hear one another again. Mr. Regis, I haven't heard this for a long while.
He right there. I talked to him yesterday. Good.
Yes, I'll give him a shout. Today. Yeah.
All
right.
Good. Right. Bruce, I see you fighting up with Imani Clark.
Yeah. Now I tell you that I was dealing with her. Now take a call here.
Well, I was going to deal with Imani Clark.
Just stop
me with Clarks. Go ahead, take your call.
Don't forget what you're going to deal with. Call her good morning.
No, I ain't forgetting.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning, Miss Felix.
Good morning.
Miss Felix, what kind of dog is that? What kind of dog is that?
Well,
what is the breed?
Oh gosh, call me off here now, man. No, that can't pronounce the whole thing.
No, that's important. I have dogs like that as well.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a female? It's a presser.
Not looking like a lion.
Do you?
No, it's
well, if you want, let's talk now, man. This is business, you know. I'm looking for customers who are serious customers.
Talk on the picture again. Let me see that. It's really a monster, boy. A big. See that head?
Kevin.
Put it back up.
Oh, God. I put up your dog. I want serious customers, eh?
Good morning, Miss Felix. Good morning again, Bruce.
Morning, my darling.
I just called. I listening and I just like the dogs. I love the dogs. That's why I really called in, really. You know, and the interview was fantastic this morning, as always. You know, this chief secretary, he's a wonderful guy. He's very knowledgeable,
You know, and I just hope and pray that the people of Tobago are seeing what they have and don't make that mistake that was made in 2010 when we looked for something different and all we got was a lot of corruption and thievery and all that sort of thing. So we have to be very, very mindful of what PNM is doing. And I'll tell you this, I wait to see if the UNC will support the autonomy bill. And it's going to come up again. I want to see that. That will be something else to see. I doubt very much they will, but we'll see exactly what's going on with that. And the opposition leader said that she was going to court to put, because of what happened in the parliament, so she was going to put the speaker in court, but up to now she hasn't done it. I wonder what is she waiting on? Threatening to go to court and they're going to court at all, because they're always losing. Fed up for them. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bruce. I have Massachusetts, but Massachusetts don't take long, I want to answer Imani Clark. Good morning, Massachusetts.
Good morning, blessings. I just called to say thanks for birthday greetings from everybody.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And a little birdie whisper a secret in my ear.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try that secret. And come Christmas time, you could be grinning from ear to ear.
Oh, good.
I go on.
All right. So, Bruce, Imani Clark talking about 20 years, billions unaccounted for, but we want PNM wants another chance. Imani, I want to tell you this. 400 million life sports scandal, Imani Clark. 549 million EMBD scandal, Imani Clark. 6 million fire truck debacle. 7 million helicopter gas bill. 130 million upgrade on penal recreation ground. 30 million cost to build a single unit school in Debay with CPEP laborers. 1.1 billion advance to SIS for the water treatment plant that we can't see. 1.4 billion in legal fees at UNC former AG office. 1 million in performance bond. Gone. 5 million TT dollars cut notes unaccounted for. You want to talk? NGC, 16 billion unaccounted for. India trip cost 15 million Trinidad and Tobago dollars. The Beetham wastewater plant, $1.2 billion, 87 million for a fence at Golden Grove Prison. 330 million to purchase and retrofit all massive warehouse in Santa Rosa for SOE prisoners. You see me take any? Imani Clark, all you want to come and talk, but you see Bruce has the information, and if I was only paying attention, I'll send it for him to answer you. So when the PDP send all and the UNC send all your trolls, come with all your facts and information. UNC met 6 billion in the exchange account, but left it at 33 billion in permanent deficit. You want me to talk more? NGC spend 1.1 million to buy all-inclusive tickets to South Cancer Fed for friends and family of government. 53 billion spent to rent a building in Bataria that was never used. You want me to go on? Let me leave some for next day. It's plenty. Imani Clark. Watson, you can say a word. Not a word he ever say about that. That management for you. Management style, UNC style. And you're coming with your fast self to ask about billions unaccounted for. Ask the UNC that question. Don't ask Bruce. Bruce can't answer you that. You should have asked me. Let me tell you. I want you to put that in your pipe and smoke. And that's just a swift. That's just a sneeze. It have more. I could drop it on you. I will give you the rest the next day. To be continued.
But Sharon,
you want to ask question?
Sharon, well, you know it's him for 6, right? Is a small 2 runs I hit him and he can't answer, man. All I ask the big man, I say
and it's a set of fake profile. They can't answer, Bruce.
Every time you come up to somebody who, the PNM this, the PNM that, the PNM that. When you come to the bottom of it, you didn't get something. Oh gosh, we want.
Yeah, and here what they're doing. Here what they're doing. They're coming with misinformation, bacchanal and mayhem to put in the public domain to make people get to dislike other people who going up for at this time as candidates. Do not fall for that. Do not fall for that. Because they don't listen, Fali have a question to ask you, and it's not the right time. Fali, all right. Fali, okay, all right. You and Watson Duke, I have a question to ask all, and I want to see a skate and answer it when I ask you. But I ain't ready yet. I will leave it. I don't want to interfere with all you. I want to run a clean campaign, and I want us to understand who the candidates are. But all they don't come after nobody on this slide. Leave me to answer. Don't come after nobody on this slide. When all they don't have all your facts. Get your facts, Imani Clark. They send you to open a Pandora box. But let me tell you, when this box open, we just sing and dance, We could sing and dance, Remember that. Because here what? I could hit some real high notes. I wonder if you could catch them.
Imani Clark.
So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:49. Only I met children and them watching me like if Nana going mad. They know, nah? They know. So today, the word for today, let me tell you, Imani, and all the other throws that come on, it's a democratic state, and you have the right. You have the right to come and you question anything. But don't come and play on your more holier than thou. Because your party, Watson Duke Party, the UNC, was in office for 5 years, 3 months and 14 days. But then, you see, at that time, their mouth was full, they couldn't talk. The eyes was blinded, they was wearing some glasses that was only seeing dollars, so they couldn't speak. So now, everybody find time that they can come and ask questions. You're asking the question to the wrong person. Direct your question to the next direction and ask for the answers. Anyhow, how much time I have? I'm in Parliament, Mr. Speaker. How much time? Boy, the day. No, I tell you, I know myself. I can't sit down in that Parliament or I see them just sit down there for all them hours. First thing, I go start to sleep on myself and I just snore hard. So I'm going and start to sleep and snore down the place. And so they will have to have my mic off all the time. Secondly, that nonsense I see going on, man, I would be jumping over desks and flying over and start to beat people like I'm going mad. And thirdly, when I start to talk, nobody can stop me. The speaker and all, when he get a chance to tell me, I'm on my feet because I wouldn't be seeing nothing, no hearing. I'll just be speaking. So it have a place for me, not in the Parliament. Not there. Only outer place. Don't come and ask me them question. I have answers for you, and I now start to be continued. Check me again on Wednesday. I'll give you some more. You want to know? You want to know? Or they come in to ask us a dotish question about things that the people don't find.
I fed up him, man. Him or her.
And they have the information, but because they don't want the information to be told, they start to accuse people and threaten people not to come to give all the actual information. Or all they listening to the nonsense they're coming with. But Fali, you like to ask me the question? I have a question to ask you, I have a question to ask you. Bruce, you get engaged? All right. You better tell me where the cost. Anyhow, 8:51 a.m. All you, don't choke me. Don't choke this maribunta because it had nothing. It had nothing when I start to buck me out. Not even my good fire will run me because I'm standing up to it. The word for today is joy. What a word. One with God, I am filled with joy. When the insecurities tempt me to doubt my work, take off the fan. My worthiness, I affirm the words of Max Ephraim. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. I am an expression of the divine, wondrously made, filled with the light of joy and God. No apparent jack can cast a shadow of doubt or fear across my life when I center my awareness in the Christ within. I have a right to joyful, healthy, and prosperous life. Where I am in tune with the world around me, I find joy everywhere, even if it sometimes feels distant or, not there. I listen to the forest, desert, or mountain sing for joy before the Lord once again. I feel divine love within me and within the starry heavens, and joy fills my life. Then shall the trees of the forest sing for joy before the Lord. 1 Chronicles 16:33. Bruce, how much time we have again?
A few seconds.
How much seconds?
Just under a minute.
All right. So, guys, this is where I want to leave it. But I want Bruce to just put back up. Brian, if you have anything to match my beast, call me. It's a business. Serious callers. If you have anything to match my beast, call me. Bruce, wait. Trinidad and Tobago, this is where I got to leave it for today. Talk to you on Wednesday, tomorrow morning, which is Tuesday, will be Dominic's turn. And I will speak to you, please God, on Wednesday. Angie, talk to me quick.
Michelle, you need to show them Derek on.
No, that is not Derek. That is Kevin on. That Kevin on.
That's what I tell you need to show them Derek on.
Oh, God, Lord Father. God. Right. So we go on. Who's wait? You ain't paid up yet?
I mean, I paid up and now pull it back across.
Right. So people, we gone.
Yes.
Be safe, be good. Have a good day. Ciao.
My children very famous. I sure you know my children. I sure. Thank you, Fernandez. Thank you, Fernandez. For naming me children. For naming me children. Thank you, Angostura. To make me a proud father. Say it harder. Thank you, Fernandez. Thank you, Fernandez. For naming me children. For naming me children. Thank you, Angostura. To make me a proud father. Yes, sir.
The Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Eliana Robert Williams, who departed this life on Friday, the 29th of October 2021, at the age of 49 years. She was the daughter of the late Cynthia Roberts and England Paul, wife of Frank Williams, mother of Keegan, Kadia, Trinity, Erica, Jessica, and Kalisha, sister of Michael, Vaughn, Curtis, deceased, and Edlin, aunt of Shadi, Simone, Enal, Quincy, Natifa, Makeda, Israel, Abana, Amari, and Isabel, cousin of the Leslie family, the Boney family, the Paul family, the Roberts family, and the Williams family, relative of Maximus and Cleo, both deceased, Tara, Diego, and Merkisha, friend of Early, Carol, Joanne, Shakifa, Donna, and many more. The funeral service for the late Eliana Robert Williams will take place on Monday, the 8th of November 2021 at 1 p.m. at Simpsons Memorial Limited Chapel, number 63, Eastern Main Road, Laventille, thence for burial at the Sawa Public Cemetery at 1:30 p.m. For more information, please contact Simpsons Memorial Limited at 623-8688.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
See, after all this pandemic,